Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time Car Show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. We're on a roll today. It's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Coming up, we talk with Brandon Emmons with the RiverFest Car Show. Later, look at the stories making automotive news headlines this week, and we're going to try to find out what the cruise-in calendar is from Conrad.
Nope.
Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, King Conrad DeLong. We need more, Jeff Zekin, yes, always. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. We are going to go RiverFesting. We've never been.
What?
We've been invited. We're going to go. It's coming up on May 6th and 7th. And it actually is, as Mars said, well, why don't you just stay over there and listen, okay? Just stay over there. Huh?
Go ahead.
All right. So we have with us Brandon Emmons. I mentioned that. Brandon, good morning.
How's it going, guys?
Well, very well. We understand that you have some apparently low bandwidth going on, so you're in a little square box in our video. But whatever, world. As long as we can hear you, we're good. So you are part of the C10 Truck Club, and are you the one that's putting on the car show at the RiverFest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to reestablish it because this is not going to work.
We'll go back up and use the phone.
All right.
Give me a minute.
All right. We're going to give him a minute because we're going to get him on the telephone because the video doesn't work over there. He doesn't have
delayed.
A lot over there.
It's like a Godzilla movie. Ask a question, wait 7 seconds for an answer.
Hey, we know how that goes.
We do. We dealt with that early on this morning. It is. It's always his fault.
It's got to have somebody to blame.
Into the table. That's
right.
all.
You know, he's the Wi-Fi didn't have yet.
Alrighty then.
Boy, there's a joke there, and I'm not going to tell
Don't go there, Conrad. Do not do that.
You knew it was coming, Mars.
You're going to get yours.
There's no doubt. Mm-hmm. So
you're going to pay alimony to Mike now?
There's no alimony in Texas. Thank you, God. Because I am the Johnny Carson of Houston, Texas.
Yes, you are.
When it comes to that.
But you're our Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Don Armstrong because nobody else wants to be.
Nobody else wants to be me. And I wouldn't want to be me either.
No.
Yeah. I'm called a mess. Don, you're not just a mess, but a hot mess.
Oh, boy.
Is that from Leslie?
Uh-huh. You're a hot mess. I realize that. And I have my mother to thank for that because she was a hot mess, too. Anyway, got to blame it on somebody.
Can't blame that one on Mars.
The Port Neches RiverFest. We're trying to get him established here on this deal.
Oh, there he
back on your
goes.
screen,
Hey,
Mike.
Mars, he's
He
back.
just popped in.
Hey.
Maybe that's going to work.
Was that going to work? Let's see.
Yeah. It looks
Brandon,
a lot better.
can you talk to us?
He's got to unmute.
You have to unmute yourself, sir. So when you get unmuted there.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
We
Much
can
better.
hear you now.
I'm hanging out back of a car so I can get the signal.
No, that's good. Where are you speaking to us from?
I'm actually at a car show in Bridge City right now at the KC Hall.
I see. Where's Bridge City?
It is probably 15 minutes from me. It's over the bridge.
I got you.
It's
Right outside of the county.
Between Port Neches and Orange.
Yes.
Okay. That.
There you go.
Okay. So you're part of the C10 Truck Club?
Yes, sir. C10 Club Texas and C10 Soul Texas.
Uh-huh. And you guys are the ones that are putting on the car show part of this?
At the RiverFest, yes, sir. We do the car show. Last year we had about a little over 200 cars.
That's a good turnout.
Yeah.
Do you have to pre-register or you just show up?
You can pre-register with the Chamber of Commerce, or you just show up and it's $5 more.
Okay. And what kind of cars? Is it limited?
It's pretty much any make or model, but it's probably 95% classics, and we have a few bikes, and then there's a couple of newer style vehicles that are kind of done up, but it's mainly classics.
So is it going to be a great big party over there?
More than likely, yeah. There's probably I don't know the number that go through during the weekend, but it's probably 40,000 people, I guess.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Now,
The RiverFest is on the water, and they got boat races, and then there's a little carnival and all kinds of stuff.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to it. I was asking Mike, not that he would know, but do you have any kind of boat races?
Yeah, they race. I don't remember they've got like 4 classes. They race the little pickle fork jobbers that do 100 and something miles an hour all the way down to like a little Thunder Bomber division. It's like V-holes. But it's a nationwide tour, and they stop here every year. So that's the main draw, really, is everybody's on the water watching, the boat races.
Now, I'm going to date myself here, okay? Because I remember my first boat race was a
You're
long,
going to
long...
date yourself because nobody else will.
No, you do all the time, as a matter of fact. But way back when, there was a boat race on the Fox River in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and I think it was a 4th of July kind of thing, whatever it was. But it was great fun. But all I can remember is the smell of castor oil that somehow in these motors... Are you familiar with that?
Hey, if you could make that in a cologne or racing fuel in a cologne, somebody would make millions.
Well, direct from... Where is your home? What city is your home in?
I live in Port Neches, so I live in the same town that the RiverFest
Oh,
is
okay.
at.
All right. So you're in Port Neches. Well, it's small towns where Waukesha, Wisconsin was a small town. It was a big deal. I mean, we didn't have all this stuff that we've got in a big city like Houston. And we had a big carnival on the 4th of July, and they had boat races on the river right there in front. And I assume, in my mind, I envision this for the Port Neches RiverFest. And all I could think of was these really, really, really fast boats with the great big rooster tail. And they had like a half-mile circuit on the river that they go round and round and round. But the smell of castor oil being burned through an internal combustion engine was something else.
We used to do it on the Detroit River with the big thunderboats, the big
ones. Like the Miss Budweiser and stuff.
We used to go down there every year and watch them.
Yeah.
They'd be traveled in. The boat would be sideways on a flatbed.
Yes. Because it's so wide.
They crane them and drop them in the water. Well, place them in the water.
Yeah, we used to have that down at Clear Lake. But at any rate, I regress. I know that this is the car show, and we talk about cars. And so where do you draw cars from? Just your area over there in the Golden Triangle?
Pretty much. I'm being kind of modest, but I think pound for pound, we probably have some of the nicest classics around here. There's a lot of old timers with some really, really high quality vehicles. So we pretty much grab them from about 3 counties wide, I guess you would say.
Are you going to show your truck?
I bring it, but I don't let it win anything.
Would it win something if you let it?
Probably.
Listen to him. He's being modest. Yeah. What kind of truck do you have?
But I don't do. I've got a 69 with a 67 clip. It's been a C10 Truck of the Year twice, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's not a daily driver, I assume. Good guys. It's not a daily driver.
I put about 50 miles on it a year.
50, getting it on and off the trailer at car shows.
That's right.
Yeah. What is your daily driver?
I've got a little round eye, a little 79 short bed I drive around and play with. And that's what I'm in right now. I try to keep something kind of cool just to run around town so people see me.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
Build the C10 scene.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a operator. I'm an operator at a natural gas facility in Beaumont.
Okay.
You ever heard of Spindletop?
Yeah. I've been there.
Well, we're actually on the hill, and we got natural gas caverns drilled in the hill in the salt dome.
Interesting. And the same salt dome as Spindletop?
Correct.
That's very interesting. And I didn't
know that.
I actually did a video over there at the Spindletop Museum, which is a very interesting place. And you have to really want to go there because it's not that easy to find. But it's pretty cool.
People don't realize they're still pulling oil off the hill. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Did you grow up there?
I grew up in Port Neches.
Uh-huh. Very nice. Well, all right. How much does it cost to get in to see the car show?
If you pre-register, it's $20. If you register the day of, it's $25, and that comes with a day pass to the RiverFest, and you get a free shirt.
How much?
right.
How much does it cost to get into the RiverFest itself?
Now, so you're asking me a question I don't even know. I got that VIP, so I don't ever pay. I don't think it's probably much more than that. Maybe $40, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
was looking at the flyer here. And I can't tell.
I can't tell.
Let me see that.
Here, good luck and
Yeah, I
see.
think you
That's
get a week pass for next to nothing.
Yeah. Is it an all-week event?
It is. They're actually turning it into a 2-week deal eventually, but yeah, it's
Well, I think there at the park, it's Wednesday through Sunday.
Put your mic up to your mouth there, Mike.
yeah, it's most of the week. I don't know the exact days.
Yeah, I think they've got some other off-site stuff, but I think when they crank up in the park, it's actually Wednesday to Sunday.
How
Yeah,
fun.
they're talking about next year flipping it for a 2-weekend deal. So start it like Saturday through the next Sunday.
It's
Now,
either 40 or 48.
how do we get there? I've never even been to Port Neches, I don't think.
GPS, man, 601 Grizzly.
Ask a
You
question,
can-
get a simple answer.
Here, I'll give a plug out to these guys. Just type in the Wheelhouse Restaurant, and that'll get you pretty much right next to it.
True. Very true.
Wheelhouse Restaurant.
Yeah, it's a restaurant
Yeah.
there on the river.
Okay.
They got food and adult beverages if you
Yes.
like those.
Well,
And is that going to be where the car show is as well?
So we're gonna,
Oh, we're losing.
No,
him.
I think we lost
We're
him.
getting up by the rides.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way
Y'all hear me?
The car show is actually in the park itself. The Wheelhouse is a restaurant that's outside the park, but it's next door. It's adjacent, sitting down on the river.
the Wheelhouse.
The Wheelhouse.
Okay.
It's in walking distance.
Oh yeah, stagger back. It's easy.
Stagger back.
Yeah.
Is that a phrase in Port Neches?
That's a friend of Stagger Lee.
Yeah.
Stagger back.
All right. Well, Brandon, we look forward to it.
See you in a couple of weeks.
Yep. 2 weeks.
All right, guys.
Be prepared.
All right. Thank y'all for having me. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you. Be prepared for mayhem.
I want a T-shirt.
We was out there yesterday looking at the park, seeing where we were going to be and stuff.
Well, I hope that we have internet service better than that,
And shade.
Yeah.
shade, and
we're-
electricity.
We're
We
going to
need
be
that.
underneath the we're going to be
Shade
underneath
tree?
one of the trees, but we're going to bring our canopy just in case. But there's
Canopies
lots
or-
of trees
Or a
there.
can of corn.
Fans. Oh, we need to bring some fans.
It's not going to be that high. It's going to be nice.
Just
No,
saying.
people to cheer us on while we're there.
Yeah, those
Fans.
guys.
Those kind
yeah,
of fans.
those guys will be there already.
And they don't even know who we are.
Some of them do, yeah.
You think?
Yes, sir.
Have you been beating the bushes and telling everybody about us over there?
Yes, sir. Drive around in the truck all the time.
Yeah.
Grandkids hiding their eyes like they're embarrassed, that kind of thing.
Is the new
We do that.
Oh,
when
I
we
thought
drive
they were
with you
doing
now.
the dab.
is the new in wheel time logoed truck going to be ready for the big trip for the hot rod tour of Texas next weekend?
Yes.
Didn't he hear the conversation
No,
when we first
he
started?
didn't.
Well, but
No,
that
he
was
wasn't
2
here.
hours ago. He's already slept since
I
then.
was trying to have the conversation on the air.
Yes, it will be.
Yes.
He's got
I
to pick
talked
it up
to,
Thursday from Gulf Coast.
Are you picking it up?
Nope.
I was talking to him.
So John called me yesterday and said that
When he told you before, you don't remember.
I do, but we didn't have the conversation on the air. This was off the air. I'm trying to make a conversation so the people that are watching the show know what we're talking about.
Yes,
I'm with you. John called me and said that they did the paint work. They decided they were going to treat the paint work, do some of his paint protection stuff on it, which I'm blessed that he decided to do that. I mean, it's the truck's in good shape. Don't get me wrong, but he just does such magical things. I've seen what he did with your Corvette. I'm really anxious to see what he did with the truck. I mean, but so they took everything off of it, got it down to the base white, and they've treated the paint on it. They've got all the logos and all the graphics ready to go, got everything ready to go. But one of the guys had a family emergency, had to take off a couple of days, threw him a couple of days late. Says it will be ready by Wednesday. So I'm going to pick it up here Thursday from John, come over to the studio, load up all the gear, and
spend the night with you and then head out Friday morning?
No.
Sleep
I
out
won't
in
be
the
here
garage?
Thursday.
Yeah. He'll be gone by that time. And then he's headed to
So you can
Victoria.
go drink his brown water.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
I got some nice stuff in there. Some
Yeah.
TX.
I can sleep on your couch.
I like the TX.
Why? You got a guest bedroom in there. You can use that.
Yeah, that's true. No, I'm going to Seguin. You're headed to Victoria. I don't think I could get to Victoria in time, so I'm going to go to Seguin
To meet up with us.
meet up with you at the CY Distillery Friday morning when you get there.
Of course you are. You're going to go to the distillery.
You know, you got
Hey,
to
Mike Mars.
And then
start somewhere.
I'll meet you, David, and I'll meet you about 1:00.
in New Braunfels.
Snooker faced.
It's Samson Performance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
So it should be fun. We'll put some interviews together and stuff. So we're recording everything that we can, up to and including when we go to the drive-in Friday night, we're going to try and do some recording there.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, get you up there where you're
He
standing
went to
in front
fight
of
the
screen.
Turkish. He's an English kind of guy.
And then we'll put it all together, and that'll be our show for Saturday morning.
Don's going to dress in theme.
I am. Actually, I'm going to go as the major domo.
Oh boy.
Do you remember that scene?
At the piano, the violin guy.
No, not the violin.
He's
No, that's the one arm violinist.
Just the Hyundai
No,
guy.
I'm not gonna reprise that role. But
Oh, come on, Don.
I will do the major domo at the pep rally in the gym.
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Volare.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Okay.
yeah. So it should be a really fun.
You don't even
thing
know what we're
to do.
talking about, do you, Mars?
Yeah, I do. But
Do
I'm
you?
going back to the conversation about the tour because I'm
Okay.
excited about it. I think it's
Mars is
going
going
to
to show up as the arigato. So between the two of you, it'll be domo arigato.
I've got that. And I can see him
and
in
Jeff
that.
can be Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're
How
going to do
did
with
we get
David.
there?
We got to fit David in there somewhere.
Oh, we'll fit David in there. There's no doubt about
David's-
that. I'm
David
not
fits
exactly
anywhere.
sure. I'm not
David
exactly
fits
sure
anywhere.
what we'll have him dressed as, but he'll be dressed as something.
Okay.
Yeehaw! It's going to be fun.
New bomb Turk.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I've got some stories that I can do right here, and I'm going to do them in the order that I have them. Then you've not heard them before yet.
Okay.
I have some recalls to tell you about.
Of course.
The Tesla Model X for 2023 is being recalled because rear view image may not be displayed. The rear HVAC electrical circuit may overheat on the Chevrolet Express cutaway van or the GMC Savannah from 2003 to 2023. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they're still making that thing.
They don't make very many, but they still make them.
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, because when we bought the, when I was working for BG and we bought the Ford Transit, I looked at getting another GM because we have a GM, we have a Chevy van as well, but they didn't do the high top and they weren't doing a high top and they had no plans of doing a high top and I didn't want to get a high top conversion just so I could stand up in the back of it. So we ended up buying the Ford Transit and that worked out well with a $13,000 engine
Yeah. Twice.
Engine and then get wrecked.
and then get wrecked.
Incorrect rear tail lights are installed on the Land Rover Range Rover Sport for 2023, so it's getting a recall, as is the insufficiently welded second row seat frame in the Land Rover Range Rover for 2022 and 2023. Let's buy one of those.
Yeah, especially when the incorrect tail lights are there and you get hit from behind and then the seat pulls out of the floor.
Yeah. Lock tab missing from the head restraint in the BMW X5 for 2023. The damaged tire bead may cause a loss of air pressure on the Subaru Ascent
You think?
for 2023. I still think that I have a leaking tire on the Corvette, but that's another story. We'll move on with this. The small crossover, the 2024 Buick Envista. It's a new one. You've heard this?
No.
Small crossover, be GM's final new gasoline-powered nameplate before it shifts to all-electric by 2030. The Envista will replace the Encore subcompact crossover, which debuted in 2012 as Buick's entry-level model. It'll be the first Buick to draw total design inspiration from the brand's Wildcat electric vehicle concept, which tells me that it may have a gasoline motor in it now, but it'll be ready to do the electric conversion when it's time. And all the Envista's trims, including the top-end Avenir, will start at less than $30,000, including shipping. A strategy to attract younger buyers at a time when affordability concerns have pushed some consumers out of the new car market. The Envista will come with a 1.2-liter turbocharged mini motor and a 6-speed automatic transmission offering 136 horsepower, 162 pound-feet of torque. The Envista's fuel economy is a GM estimated 30 miles per gallon. Pretty good. Pricing starting at $23,495 for a Buick. Just saying.
Not a bad price.
Yeah. Very good.
Hyundai accelerating the rollout of a software upgrade for vehicles not equipped with engine immobilizers as part of its response to the nationwide hot wiring frenzy spurred by social media posts showing how to easily steal models lacking the anti-theft device. At the same time, AAA is stepping up to help Hyundai secure insurance coverage for owners of affected vehicles following State Farm and Progressive's decision to stop writing new policies for models without immobilizers. The initial Hyundai upgrade announced Friday, covering more than 1 million 2017 through 2020 Elantra, 15 to 19 Sonatas, 2020 to 21 Venue model years, and the automaker promised availability to the remaining eligible vehicles by June.
Of a club.
The faster rollout will now include all 3.8 million affected Hyundai models.
Whoa.
Ouch.
2 center mass and 1 to the head. Stops recidivism.
The upgrade can be performed at any Hyundai dealership, takes less than an hour for installation once it gets to the mechanic. The crisis ignited last summer after a TikTok video showed viewers how to easily remove the Kia or Hyundai vehicle's steering wheel column and trigger the ignition using a USB plug. The number of car thefts rose sharply, starting in Wisconsin and quickly trickling into other states. All right. Chrysler recalling 131,700 2021 Ram 1500 vehicles in North America equipped with the 5.7-liter e-torque engine for an engine stall risk. Powertrain control module software may create an incorrect fuel mixture in the engine, which can stall the engine. It's estimated that 100% of these vehicles have the defect, according to NHTSA. Owners will be notified by mail beginning June the 2nd. So if it hasn't stalled yet, it's still a chance.
It's about to.
Rivian Automotive is rapidly building a proprietary fast charge network, given the poor state of third-party charging, and will open it up to the public as early as next year, according to company executives. Fast charging network is exclusive to Rivian owners right now, but will open to the public and help alleviate the shortage of reliable fast charging sites for EV owners.
Think about that now. You've got, Tesla's putting up fast charge, direct charge sites. Rivian's got them. General Motors and Mercedes have both talked about them. So instead of going to your Exxon station, you've got to go to your fast charge station, and hopefully enough of them work that you can plug into.
Let me ask you something. Why isn't every little bitty food mart on every corner installing a fast charger? Or if nothing else, just a charger?
Well,
I don't understand.
You would think even these, like the Rivian or the Tesla or the GM or the Mercedes one, there's going to be a fee involved. I know you talked about you had to have a certain card over at Whole Foods.
Yep.
So there's a profit.
EVgo.
Yeah, there's a profit center. There's a profit source.
Correct.
For that person that puts that charger up. I don't know why they wouldn't do it.
Well, I think you have to look at a 7-Eleven, a quick serve, whatever you want to call them. You go in there and you're out. A charger, you're going to have to spend at least 30 minutes there.
So?
30, 45 minutes there. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to twiddle your thumbs? It's not like you can go into Walmart. You can't go into work. You can't do something else. You're just going to sit there and twiddle your thumbs.
The Tesla one in Beaumont's right there by Papado's. So it's right across from Papado's. Right, you can go in and eat. So
it's kind of pricey to go to Papado's.
Do you know of a stop and go that doesn't have at least a taco stand inside it or outside of it? I don't. I mean, every gas station that I go into these days, There's a woman making tacos in there. Hell, just last week I bought one.
Send your comments.
Well,
to
I don't think.
InRealTime.
Yeah, I don't think it, and I don't think the volume of vehicles. I mean, because it's pretty pricey. You're going to have to put in all new electric feed into the building to be able to handle that.
But you're talking about going in and eating a meal that you think is going to take 20 minutes or 30 minutes. You don't need to do that on a fast charger. If you go in there for 10 minutes and get a 10-minute
push a charge,
get yourself a 10-minute bump.
Yeah, bump on it.
You're good to go for another 20, 30 miles.
Well, but
I don't know.
I think it goes back to, again, like Tesla. How many Tesla drivers stop at a quick serve? I mean,
how many goes to a Tesla store and wait around for 30 minutes while your car? There's nothing to do there. Well, you've already bought the damn car.
The Tesla charging station there in Beaumont was actually quite busy. The new one that
it was the only one.
Yeah, they had like 12 ports to charge at, and they're actually just putting a Tesla charging station in by my house at Luetta and 249.
And I'm going to stop in over there and a whole trunk full of tiddlywinks. So while you were in there, you can buy.
John was going to pull up and sell tacos out of the back.
I wasn't sure what he was going to
out of the back of the Corvette.
I could sell tiddlywink games for $10 a whack.
No, rent them.
Rent them. Okay.
I'd like to rent a tiddlywink.
Please. Tiddlywink for $2. Please.
I wouldn't imagine doing less than 2 tiddlies.
I got to go. We'll be right back after this.
Are you a car enthusiast? Come experience the 27th Annual Keels and Wheels Classic Car and Boat Show. Join us Saturday, May 6th and Sunday, May 7th at the Lakewood Yacht Club in Seabrook. This fun family event features vintage and contemporary race cars from Le Mans, Indy, Formula One, NASCAR, and much more. See classic and vintage boats of all types, not to mention American and European pre- and post-war classics. Pre-sale tickets are $30. Students are just $15. Children 12 and under are free. Purchase your tickets today at keelsandwheels.com.
Everyone at the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, thank you for participating in the best cruise in around and look forward to seeing you again. You'll hear about the next cruise in date right here on In Wheel Time. Next time you're in the West Houston Energy Corridor area, be sure and stop in at the original Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex at I-10 and Highway 6 or the Katy location on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. When passing through Beaumont or College Station, stop in and have Loopy's award-winning beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. There's always a celebration at Loopy Tortilla. Loopy Tortilla founder Stan Holt and his wife Sheila are winning racers on the NHRA drag racing circuit and have a collection of hot rods and classics that everyone appreciates. Look for them at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In. The date will be announced soon and will once again be held at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex on 99 and Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 and Katy. We'll give you all the details right here on the In Real Time Car Talk Show and online. Donations benefit God's Garage. We'll see you then. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Well, that's a wrap for this week's In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. When you're online, check out our Facebook page, please. Give us a like if you will. Tell your friends about us and share our junk.
All right.
You'll get Conrad's Unicorn hunting features along with all things automotive all week long, including new car reviews, cruise-ins, upcoming events, and other informative and entertaining car and talk goodies. You can find the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. Be sure to catch In Wheel Time Car Talk on our live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com every Saturday, 8 to 11 Central. Daily 30-minute podcasts are available from over a dozen of the most popular podcast providers. The In Wheel Time Chief Engineer is David Ainsley. Our Marketing Advertising Advisor and Video Technical Director is We Need More Jeff Zekin. For Booking Agent and Podcast Pumpkin, Mike Mars. Along with Mr. Know-It-All is Royalty King Conrad DeLong. I'm Don Armstrong. Next week, we're live and on the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, a 3-hour extravaganza right here on the In Real Time Car Talk Show, Saturday, April 29th, 2023. On all of these In Wheel Time Car Talk outlets. Right here on the Smoke and Mirrors Network. Have a great weekend. So long for now. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.